Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Google Sheets. So here, as an owner of a business, I am receiving multiple leads on IndiaMART where I am promoting my services. And I want to add the record of all these leads along with their inquiries in my Google Sheets. But doing it manually is a time-consuming task, so I have decided to automate it by simply setting up a connection between my IndiaMART account and my Google Sheets without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step how to add IndiaMART leads to Google Sheets. So here, as an owner of a business, I am promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART. And every time I'm going to receive a new lead along with a new specific inquiry, I want to create a systematic record of all those leads like this in my spreadsheet so that I can connect with my leads personally and solve their queries according to their requirements. But doing it manually every time is a confusing task. Therefore, I have decided to automate it with the help of Pabbly Connect. So every time I'm going to receive a new lead, automatically the details will be recorded over here in my Google Sheets. For creating this automation, I have not used any coding and programming skills. I have simply built the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets. So now let's start learning this amazing automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, in a new tab, we need to type pabbly.com/connect in our browser, which is going to take us towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Over here, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are an existing user like me, simply click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you are going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software, also to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products that are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we can find all the workflows that we have created. Also, we can create separate folders like this to save the workflow separately and accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this blue button with the name as Create Workflow. A dialog box is appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let me quickly provide a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheets. After giving the name to my workflow, now I am going to select the folder in which I want to save this automation. So you can see I have list of folders over here. Here I have created a separate folders for all the automations related to IndiaMART leads. So I'm going to simply select that and I'm going to click on create. So my workflow will get saved in the folder that I have decided. A workflow is created and we are redirected towards a new screen. As you can see, the new screen contains a blank workflow which we have to fill up to completely set up this automation. The blank workflow has two extremely important windows, trigger and action. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here I want that every time a new lead will be received and the inquiry will be received of that lead through IndiaMART for my business, automatically the details of that lead should be recorded in my Google Sheets. So here, for that, I'm going to take IndiaMART in my trigger step and I will take Google Sheets in my action. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, so we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means whenever a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, then only the details of that lead will be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and here we are going to select our trigger application as IndiaMART. Let's select that quickly. Then the trigger event is going to be new leads. Over here you can see that we have received a webhook URL. Also we have received some instructions. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside IndiaMART, and as we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new lead that is added in IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect. So let's simply copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to show you what you are supposed to do. So first of all, I will take you towards IndiaMART and over here you can see that we have to go towards Lead Manager. After coming on Lead Manager, here we have 3 lines, that is the menu section. We will select it and here we have the option of Import Export Leads. Among these 3 options given under Import Export Leads, we have to select Push API. And now we are on the push API integration. First of all, we have to select the source of our leads that we are receiving. So here I'm going to select other, but if you want, you can also select any of the source, okay, from where you are receiving the leads. Now here we have to provide the webhook listener. That means first of all the platform name that we are connecting with IndiaMART. So I'm going to select Pabbly Connect over here. And then here we have to provide the webhook listener URL. That means the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Now let's click on save details. Now here we have to provide the reason that why we are setting up this connection. Let's say here I'm going to select I feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMART and view later. Now I'm going to click on click to generate OTP button. On the registered mobile number, an OTP is going to be sent that we have to enter over here. And now I'm going to submit this OTP. As we have done that, you can see that the webhook is activated. And now I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Here, as we have activated the webhook, the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built. As the webhook is activated, now I'm going to click on test your webhook listener URL. So I'm going to send a test response towards Pabbly Connect so that we can continue with our workflow. As the test data is sent, I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect and we will wait for the response over here. You can see that here, yes, the response is received along with the status, and we have multiple other responses as well. Okay, because I have used a test response over here, I have received the dummy subject, I have received dummy address of the lead, we have received their phone number and the product name as well as their inquiry message. Now I'm going to use these details to create a record in my Google Sheets. So for that, let's go towards our action step and we will select our action application as Google Sheets. I have used a dummy response over here, but once when you will build a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect, every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, the actual response of that lead will be captured in your Pabbly Connect account. Let's select Google Sheets as our action application and the action event will be add new row. Let's click on connect, and here to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, you can see that I am already logged into my Google Sheets account. So we will go towards add new connection. We will click on sign in with Google. Because I am already logged into my Google Sheets, you can see my account is detected. So we will select the account simply. And here very easily, now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google Sheets account. The data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. So let's fearlessly click on allow to provide this permission. And you can see that the authorization has become successful. The connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is built. And now we have to select the spreadsheet name. So the name of my spreadsheet is IndiaMART Lead Details. I'm going to select that same. Then we have to select the sheet name. Then here the sheet name is also selected. We need to provide these details: name, email, phone number and the inquiry. So let's one by one enter the details. In our earlier response, we have received the name of the sender. Here we have a sample response. I will be simply mapping it. Then we have received the email of this lead as well. Here we have the sender email. I'm going to simply map it as well. Then we are going to map the phone number that we have received. And here we have received the inquiry. So let's map the inquiry message. So we have the inquiry message. I'm going to simply map it. As I map these details directly from my previous step, they have become dynamic and automatically with every new response, they will get replaced. So every time a new lead will be received along with a new inquiry from IndiaMART, these details will get replaced automatically with according to that new response. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. Here we have received the response and here we have the range in which the data is updated. So now I'm going to take you towards Google Sheets. And here you can see that we got the name of the lead, we have got the email, phone number and the inquiry. So this means that our connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets is built successfully. Now every time a lead will be received through IndiaMART, automatically the record will be created inside Google Sheets. So you can also very easily create this amazing automation for your business. For any of your services or business, you can use this automation and you can create it without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only this automation, but you can create multiple such amazing automations for your business with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to connect us, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com. For any of your queries, you can ask at forum.pabbly.com. And for any of your pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. If the video was helpful for you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.